So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion New York Jets and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 26-yard line.
Timberwolves. Rig. 19 Lions. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 9.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. Go.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, it's a run with Tootin. To the 20. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Like, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Next to score, Cowboys 7, Jets nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Off the play action, here's Fields. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. The first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here we go.
Fields now on second down. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Putting the tight end in motion. Fields now to throw on first down. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's H.N. A short kick down to the 7.
Second and goal at the Cowboys' 7-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19. Good. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming.
Here we go,
but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make
this one caught just past the pylon. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jets. We'll try here for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check. 60. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Go.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play here in the big game. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Set up. 70 Lion, 70 Lion. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Let's go now.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
The Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Shooting is in. Touchdown, Dallas. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
So, Mike, leading up to the Super Bowl, one thing we talked a lot about was the impact special teams would make. And here we get a huge play in the return game. I mean, you think about Desmond Howard. my old teammate Devin Hester, Percy Harvin. They've all had touchdown returns in the Super Bowl, and that was nearly another.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll toss it here to A-10. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Come on, A-10. Touchdown, New York. Point after try forthcoming. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Coming on 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. They'll run it here with 2. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Right back to Tipton. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready. 70 tip. Ready.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Let go.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Okay.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Hand off. It's Tootin. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming.
He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Don't jump. Ready? EQ. 19 instructions.
On first and 10, Fields. That one out wide to A-Check. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's second and 9.
30-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more. Extending the lead here late in the first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Tackle made right at midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They go play action with Fields. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
On the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Ready?
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Now a give to A-Chang, heading right. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score! Come on, A-Chang. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a design run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready. 19, 18, ready.
He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Cowboys 31, Jets 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
So, Mike, leading up to the Super Bowl, one thing we talked a lot about was the impact special teams would make. And here we get a huge play in the return game. I mean, you think about Desmond Howard, my old teammate Devin Hester, Percy Harvin. They've all had touchdown returns in the Super Bowl, and that was nearly enough.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
First down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage.
Jets 31, Cowboys 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 by.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 70s. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Run over center now is Tootin, and he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 6.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Ready up. Hey. 19.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And he's into the end zone yet again. Marshall shooting. Touchdown, Dallas. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Don't jump. Right.
H.A. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's H.A. Room to run past midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Again, he finds an opening. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check up.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Pioneer. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready,
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, second and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Panther 60. Panther 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
45-yard line.
19 light. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60. Streak. Streak. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
60 Maverick. Riggs, Warriors 70. Hurt. Mustang 19. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and down he goes. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Now, on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Viking 18. Pioneer. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Forced out left. He runs with it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now, a big 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Get it. Dragon 60. Racco 80. Hey, smash. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. And the Jets have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off